I have stories about singing shitty jingles from when I was a kid, actually. My brothers used to make fun of me.
Really? Yes. Good. I have a story about a jingle as well.
Hooray!
I didn't tell it earlier today.
You didn't?
No, was interviewed on another web page this afternoon.
Oh, you did?
For the East Coast, and we were talking about my career and a bunch of stuff I did.
Oh, you might have to tell what that was so that you can plug it.
Let me pull it up. You really can't keep track of anything.
Oh, shit.
But we got to talking, and then after the recording, we were talking more about my career, and I brought up a story that I should have told on the air, and I didn't, which is actually very funny.
Oh, by the way, for you guys just tuning in, this is the Lenny and Nicolette Show.
Oh, we already started? I wasn't even paying attention.
Welcome to the Lenny and Nicolette Show. Speaking of shitty jingles.
That should be our jingle. Welcome to the Lenny and Nicolette Show.
I love it. Let's
like
do
an
it.
Ethel Merman, awkward, uncomfortable.
And why not?
So, hi, Nick. How are you?
Good. This is a comedy podcast anyway,
Yes,
so
it
I
is.
mean,
We're going to be funny.
we're going to be kind of stupid.
Where's the other? I'm trying to find the messages. It's a message. Here we go. I think I found it. Okay. No. Oh my gosh. He sent me a bunch of stuff. I didn't look at any of this yet. Okay. Oh, he sent me a stand-up. Okay.
Okay. I can't find it.
Got it. Okay.
And so what was the show that you?
Hi. I don't know if I mentioned, but earlier today, I was doing. I did an interview for Mayhem Comedy Productions. It's on. It's a Facebook channel.
Okay.
And actually, it's run by a gentleman by the name of Roger Hummel and I'm sorry, Hunnell. I don't have my glasses on. Roger Hunnell. But he saw me on a ship, the Horizon,
cool.
Carnival Horizon, a few months ago.
Oh, great.
And he sent me a message during all this. And him and his friend Jamie from Canada. That's correct, from
Nice.
Canada. Jamie, they do a interview, and they interviewed me this afternoon for the Mayhem Comedy Productions.
Very
So we
cool.
talked. It was about a 30-minute interview. Talked about my career, stuff I've done, everything TV-wise early on.
I thought you said 30-hour.
It was 30 hours.
It was
It's a
30
miniseries.
hours.
It's a miniseries.
Okay.
30 hours. It's more hours than my entire TV career.
Wow,
Yeah,
dude.
pretty good.
Well, hey, you got work forever.
Yeah, there we go. I'm set. So he interviewed me about, we talked about everything from stand-up to my writing
Nice.
process to the shows I did in the TV. And we got on the subject of, he goes, you've been on Desperate Housewives and True Blood and NCIS. And he talked about all these shows. And I mentioned, I'm very, as an actor, I'm very lucky.
Mm-hmm.
All my work, I've been in top 10 shows. I've been very lucky.
You have. It's
Everything
been
I've done is
great.
done. Most of it done has been either it's a network show. It's really good. It's really significant. I don't have any work I look back at and go, oh God, I don't want to see that. You know, I have work I think I've done a terrible job in.
Right.
But it came out great. It looks good. I just know on the set, I think I could have done a better job. It's a different
Well, I
vibe.
mean, yeah.
But so I was talking about, I don't have any gigs I did where I'm like, let's not talk about that. But I do have an audition I did right around this time of year. It was Easter. This is a long time ago. This had to be in 96, 97 maybe. I don't know. But it was an audition for a place called Empire Carpets, which is in Chicago. It's in the Midwest.
Is that a commercial?
Yeah, but it's Empire Carpets is a specific.
So it's a business. Okay.
Yeah, and they basically come in to lay carpet. That's
Okay.
their deal, and they're famous in the Midwest. I mean, everybody knows who they are. In Chicago, they're huge. And so if you have, and they advertise on super stations, WGN. So a lot of people across the country know what Empire Carpet is because they have a jingle. It's called Empire Carpet. Call today. It's like 1-800-EMPIRE. I can't remember what the exact jingle is. But it's there was one guy that did all the commercials, but this particular year they were doing a special for Easter.
Oh.
Okay. And there was a bunch of
that's
guys
funny.
in Easter bunny costumes in line, hopping like bunnies, singing the that song. What's the song? Ba 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 ya ba 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 ba.
Oh, the bunny hop.
Ba. That's it. Bunny. So
The bunny
it was.
hop.
They
Yeah.
took the words for the carpet pitch and mixed them into the bunny hop.
Oh,
so it was
no.
something like, get yourself a carpet, get it all now, no down payments and no monthly payments for 3 months. So you had to do this whole thing. So I did this whole.
That's some talent right
Oh, dude,
there.
I did
Changing
the whole
words
audition
like that. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
So they changed it all, and you're all dressed up, and you're doing. And I did the audition. I walked out, and I remember thinking to myself, I'm like, I have never not wanted to book a gig ever so bad in my entire life. I'm like, please, God,
So you're
don't let
praying
me.
you didn't
I
get
don't
a
want
job.
this gig. Because I think back then, too, it was still non-union. I was still doing non-union
Oh,
stuff.
wow.
So I'm like, if they offer me, like, the non-union is like $500 for the day. And I'm like, I don't want to do this gig.
Yeah.
But they called, and I found out my agent's like,
Really
you didn't
dumb.
get it. I'm like, oh,
thank God.
Thank God. I didn't want that. Even in 95, I was like, I don't want
that's
30 years
funny.
from now to be looking at my reel going, oh my God, I forgot
Because
about
you
the
know
bunny thing.
it's going to come back to bite you.
I know there's already stand-up videos. A friend of mine's got
Oh,
a
no
stand-up
way.
video of me opening. We did Chattanooga University, University,
Chattanooga, okay.
University of Tennessee at Chattanooga, and we did the main theater, like the whole. And basically, I opened for a friend of mine, Austin Brooks. He's a magician. He's a great magician. I've known him for years. We used to tour together, and he's from Chattanooga, so he did a show, and he had me come down and open for him. But back then, this is like also late '90s. When my hair was all the way down,
You had super long
really
hair?
long hair. It was like a mullet.
damn
that went-
hippie.
and it was huge, and it was thick. So it was like,
Wow.
yeah, I was like Randy Macho Man Savage.
Nice.
And I wore zebra skin pants, and I had bandanas on my head and my arms, and roach clips hanging from my ears.
Yeah,
and
you were Randy Macho Man Savage
I
for
was
sure.
I look like I used to tell a joke about it. I look like Steven Tyler from Aerosmith if he swallowed the rest of the band. That's what I look like. That was huge.
no.
That was enormous. So, but I come out, and I would always come out to Poison's Nothing But a Good Time. That's what was my intro song. So they would play this song. So my buddy's got the tape at the theater, of me walking out in these zebra skin pants and this black shirt. I'm like, what's up, Chattanooga?
This is amazing.
I'm standing with the microphone. Every time I see it, I can't believe he hasn't uploaded that to the internet yet.
Oh, man. It's blackmail.
I know. Every
right
once in a while, I haven't seen him in years, but when I would go see him, hey, remember this? I'll go, please don't show that to me ever again.
He's going to use it to blackmail you one day.
But it's just, and it's all the stand up I was doing in 95, which
That's
is just horrible
amazing.
PMS jokes. And,
Hey, listen, will you show me that later?
It's really
I
bad.
want to see it.
There's jokes I'm embarrassed. I'm like, ugh.
Well, speaking of fucked up old jingles, you like that tahine?
That's a little spicy. I forgot how much I put on there.
We're having micheladas,
We're
or
having
I'm having
micheladas,
a
man.
chelada. He made his own.
I'm like, I've made from scratch. Thank you very much.
Yes, he's super talented.
I'll
lots of
either
things.
A, make us micheladas after this, or B, I will bring micheladas tomorrow.
Make us micheladas after.
You guys have any limes?
Yes.
Okay, I need a couple of limes.
Yes.
I got everything else.
Absolutely, yeah.
In fact, I bought like 5 bottles of Clamato.
Oh, nice.
So I got tons of it. So I'm loaded. So I got a case of Modelo. That's what I use when I make it.
Okay, nice. I like
pretty good.
I like Modelo.
Yeah,
it's
good. Yeah, so it'll be
beer.
good. We have micheladas tonight.
Nice.
We live like Mexicans.
Excited. No, I got to be honest. I was a little. I was feeling some FOMO last night when I heard you over at Todd's
Some
with Cullen.
FOMO?
Yeah,
What's that?
fear of missing out.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. Your lights were off. That's the only reason I didn't come over here.
Well, we were watching a movie, but we heard you outside.
Well, I texted you earlier, and I felt like, well, we talked because we were going to tape, and then we didn't, and one thing led to another.
Well-
and I wasn't going to do nothing. I heard people talking.
Oh, it was because it was Cullen and
I looked out,
Todd.
and I go, what are you guys doing? He's like, nothing, we're out of liquor. So I grabbed my handle of
We're
vodka.
out of liquor.
You were drinking White Claw last night, which actually takes alcohol away from your body. I don't know if you're aware of that.
I didn't know that,
Yeah, it's
but
like
also
coffee. If you're drunk, you can drink 3 or 4 White Claws, it'll sober you right up.
my loving husband had asked me the other day if I wanted a White Claw, and I told him, "Fuck no."
Yeah, probably no. Did you ask him if his vagina hurt?
No, I didn't. Maybe I should have. Oh.
Yeah, you should have. That'd be hilarious. Yeah, go ahead and get us some White Claw, honey. I love you. By the way, grab some salve for your vagina because it's probably.
Oh, ouch.
That was not a good statement. Oh, hi, Josie. How are you?
It's okay. My daughter's in the room. Oh,
Perfect. Perfect.
it's still funny. So we were talking about jingles that are super old.
That's how the Easter thing came up. Yeah.
Yeah. So when I was younger, my brothers hated me, and they didn't hate me, but they would make fun of me to no end because that is what little brothers do.
Right.
And I would, because I like to sing, I would go around the house singing the Hoover song.
What was the Hoover song?
Hoover, nobody does it like you. Yes, I got a lot of
You were
flack for
singing a
that.
commercial?
Yes.
That's the best.
Hey, it's practice.
It's practice.
You know? They still make
Yeah,
fun
but it's
of me.
also, stuck because it's stuck in their head forever now when they hear it. If you hear it, you're like, son of a bitch.
God damn it, Nicolette.
Thanks a lot.
It was still funny. It's still funny to this day.
I bet it is.
I go, do you remember when I used to? Yes,
Thanks.
we do.
You just ruined the entire afternoon. That song will be in my head all day long.
It's always great. I love it. I will ruin your night. What else did you do today?
Today was, I'm exhausted, man. I can't, all the new, I did my Facebook Live at 6.
Nice.
It's amazing how much time I put. I put a new video up, which is a video of all the stuff I did for the In-Betweeners. The show was on MTV in 2012.
Okay.
So it's a lot of, it's all very inappropriate, dark comedy.
Nice.
And it's all, now you can find that on my Facebook page.
Hooray!
Yeah, it's right there. Click. You can see all my clips. Some of me in a shower. It's really weird.
Who doesn't want to see you in a shower, though? Come on.
I could think of a short list.
Only them.
There's a few people. I did
It's not
that.
showing anything from the waist down.
Now it's
though.
all waist up, and I'm all very
There you
sweaty.
go. I mean, it's fine.
Yeah, it's great.
sweaty. There's
It
no
is.
shower
I'm
going on.
not a good person on
really.
this show. I'm a terrible person. It was great though. I put on my Facebook page. He's the dad, and he's a huge dick to his kid. I mean, he's just the worst dad ever. And then when I first read the scripts, all the scripts from the show, I went, "Oh my god, I got to play this guy." But then after a while, I was like, "Oh my god, I get to play this guy."
Oh, really?
Yeah. And I just jumped
'cause
into
you
it. I'm like,
don't-
"Let's go, man! I'm an asshole." Woo!
Because you don't act like that normally. You're not that guy.
No, it was
so
a lot of
why
fun.
not
Yeah.
play that part?
That's why I miss acting so much. That was one of the cool
know.
things about acting was doing stuff that you're not
Used to, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
cool.
it's so funny when somebody was talking about what Jason Statham? No, somebody else. I can't remember. Anyway, so they were talking about how he plays an asshole all the time, and they're like, "Oh, I hate that he plays an asshole all the time." I go, "Well, he's probably a really nice guy in real life."
Who is Jason Statham?
I don't know if it's Jason Statham or
I've heard he is an asshole in real life.
I don't know.
There's a famous TMZ clip of him. It's really good.
Really?
Oh, it's fantastic.
Oh my god.
They go, you know what the TMZ guys are? They walk out and they just attack you.
Oh,
like,
yeah,
hey, what are
yeah,
you
yeah.
doing?
What?
He's
They're
walking with his girlfriend.
assholes.
He's walking with his girlfriend in Venice.
TMZ, they're assholes.
The guy
man.
looks at him, Jason, he goes,
Paparazzi?
"Hey, what are you doing?" And Jason just goes, "Don't." And he's always a tough guy. He's always a tough guy. And he looks at it and sounds like his character in
Well,
real life.
yes.
He's like, "Oh my God, I'm totally creeped out." He's like, "What do you mean don't? You just fucking with me?" He's like, "No, I don't fuck with anyone. Put down the camera, get the fuck out of here." And the guy's like, "Okay." And that's all I have. This is him leaving.
That's perfect.
Yeah, it's great. He's totally like, "Don't mess with me."
Okay, maybe that wasn't who I was thinking of. It was the guy. Oh God, have you seen Central Intelligence?
Oh, with Kevin Hart and
The Rock.
yeah, I love it.
So who's the
Very
bully?
funny.
Who's the guy that
The
played
bully. Oh, that's from Ozark. That's Jason Bateman.
Jason
right?
Bateman?
Yeah.
Okay, yes, that's what I'm talking about.
you're right. He does play an asshole a lot.
Yeah, he does.
And I've
like
heard he's
in
a nice guy in
lo-
real life. I heard he's
That's
amazing.
see,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying. So
I just watched Ozark. Did you watch Ozark?
no,
Have you
need
watched the
to.
first 2 seasons?
I think I watched the first season and we got into part of the second season, but I haven't watched the full thing.
I just finished the third that came out last week.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it good?
It's amazing. It's
Oh,
phenomenal.
my God, I
I
have
cannot
to
believe how
catch
good
up.
that show is. It might be the best pilot I've ever seen in my life. The very first episode
Yeah?
is amazing. But the rest of it this year, I mean, it's good. It's
Yeah?
good. It's dark. I mean, it's just dark.
Well,
but
I like stuff like that.
yeah, it was really good work. And there's a guy in there that played her brother this season. He was phenomenal. He was
Who's
really
her?
good.
Who's-
His wife is Laura Linney.
Oh, yeah,
plays
yeah,
his
yeah.
wife. And in the show, I can't remember her name in the show. It's Marty and I can't remember her name off
Yeah,
the
I
top
can't
of my head.
remember either.
But he this year they have her brother shows up. He's a character
Oh.
this season, and the actor was phenomenal. I mean,
Okay,
he plays
I have to watch
the
this.
guy's bipolar. He's all over the place.
Oh, that's perfect.
It was fantastic. It was really great work. It was really great work. It was a great show.
I'm wondering if it's the chick that I'm thinking of. Probably. I'll have to watch it again. She also had, if it's the girl that I'm thinking of, she also had a psychotic brother in an asylum in Love Actually.
Okay.
I think it's that chick.
As a
Show me the picture.
okay you want a picture of the actress?
Yeah, in Ozark. Yeah.
Okay. Well, here's Laura Linney who plays the wife.
Yeah.
She plays the wife.
Yes.
Okay.
That is the one I was thinking of. Yeah.
Right.
So watch Love Actually, and she has a brother.
Yeah, there she is. You're right.
Who is, yeah.
it's right here. I can't watch that movie again.
It'll mess you up.
You know, that movie, there's a scene in that movie because the guy from Walking Dead is on there.
Yes.
But he's a lot heavier. When I first saw the movie,
he looks good.
I was totally freaked out. I was like, oh my God.
He was super young too, though.
Sure. I go, holy shit, is that what's his name?
I know.
He's in love with that girl or whatever, right?
Yeah.
He does the sign thing at the door.
Yes. Oh my God.
I kept watching. I go, is that the fucking Walking Dead guy? What's his name? I can't remember his name right now. What's wrong with me? I fucking can't forget anything right now.
It's fine. It's been a very long day, and we're having alcohol.
I played Rick on Walking Dead, but he's gone now.
Yes. Oh, he's gone?
Well, he left.
Dude.
He left before last
Spoiler
season.
alert.
It was 2 years ago. If you haven't
Spoiler
seen
for
that,
me.
okay, whatever. Spoiler.
I haven't.
That's hilarious. Here's another spoiler. Marsha Brady gets hit in the face with a football.
God damn it.
I know. Sorry.
No, I've seen that.
Marsha.
I've seen that episode.
Okay.
It's fine.
All right.
Oh my God. Have you watched Tiger King?
Actually, Lily is halfway through. Lily just finished episode 3, and I watched the first 3 with her. I was at the house, so she's on episode 4 now.
Okay.
She's binge watching Tiger King as we speak right now.
Oh my God. Okay, so we watched a really good amount of it all together as a family.
Okay.
It was great for Jocelyn. She loved it.
That show's warped.
No.
It's totally.
So I'm on the second to last episode, but I'm watching it over again just because I was so tired.
Right.
And I'm trying to get through it, and I'm like, I don't want to fall asleep, but I need to fall asleep.
I do that a lot. I doze off during something. I gotta go back and watch these last 3 episodes.
And the only reason why I have to watch it is because everybody at work is talking about it. Yes, I'm still going to work during COVID-19.
She's essential.
I'm essential business.
Yeah.
Escrow. Yeah, so everybody at work is talking about Tiger King and how fucked up it is. And do you think Carol Baskin did it?
Killed her husband?
Yes. Okay, good.
Right.
We're there already.
Well, that comes out in episode 2.
Yeah,
it comes out in episode 2. So they start that quick. So
yeah,
I don't know
but
where they're going. I know I was reading about episode 5 today, which is a little disturbing.
So do you think that bitch Carol Baskin did it?
I haven't seen enough of the show to know. I've only seen halfway through episode 3, and I didn't pay attention that much to 2.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
So we'll bring it up again as you go
But
along.
I know the one episode almost talks about all of that.
Which one?
The talks about the husband disappearing because they interview his kids, right? And then the ex-wife, and then his other people, the lawyer, and a business partner. After that episode, I think she did it. I mean, everything they said. When she was like, he's given Alzheimer's, and his business partner was like, it's bullshit. He was fine.
Right?
He
Did you get to the part where she's laughing about? You think I fed him to a tiger?
Yeah, I saw that.
And she's laughing about
she's
it.
Giggling.
How can you say that and then also laugh about it? Would you not feel?
That's a total OJ move right there.
Yes.
You know what I mean? It's a total deflect by going, there's no way I would cut his head off. That'd be stupid, right?
Oh my God. It was just, it creeped me out. First off, just because she's laughing. But I still don't know because there's a part in one of the episodes where the husband that disappeared was talking to his friend and said, if I can pull this off, it'll be the greatest thing that I can ever do.
Yeah, maybe he disappeared to an island somewhere with some money. He was apparently loaded, like billionaire loaded.
Yeah.
Right?
We don't know. And then 5 years later, she declared him dead?
Yeah, I didn't get to that part yet. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. So, but that's what happened. Spoiler, sorry.
Oh, thanks. Oh,
it's not really that important of a detail.
There can be no spoilers now. You ruined my whole day tomorrow.
We'll get there. We'll talk about it more later.
Yeah. After I watch it, I'll come back.
You just have to watch it.
That show is horrible.
Tonight.
Those people are horrible.
Those people are horrible, and they're all little mini cults.
Oh, they're insane. I just watched the episode where the guy's arm got ripped off. I saw or the girl's arm. I think it was a girl.
Saf. Oh my God.
I don't know.
The fact. Okay, so I was talking to one of my coworkers, and I go, "Oh my God." The fact that they showed her arm gone, and he goes, "Yeah, but they blurred it." I'm like, they didn't blur it enough.
Yeah.
They didn't blur it enough.
There was blood all over the ground. You knew, you know what I mean? She's laying in a puddle.
And it looks like it's up to here.
No,
and
it
it's
looks
just
like no, it looks like when I'm eating chicken at dinner.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
it's disgusting.
There's meat hanging. You're like, I can't wait to finish that.
Yes, that's exactly what it looked like to me. I'm like, I can't believe they showed that. Ugh.
It's funny. All these people are getting interviews now too. These people are famous,
right?
I read an interview with a guy named Dylan today. It was on ET.
Who's that?
I don't know, but it had something to do with Travis, who apparently in episode 5.
Oh.
That.
Yeah. Okay. So wait, he did an interview with Travis before he...
No, he did an interview with Dylan that said it was wrong for them to put that in the show because of what happened. Because they didn't tell anybody. They didn't tell anybody they were putting it in. Because there's footage of it, right?
Well, sort of.
Off screen, kind of in the.
Yes, he's off screen. Somebody else is actually watching him. That is actually on screen, and then you see like a flash.
Yeah.
And this guy goes, and he's there for a while, just like, I'm in shock. Oh my God, what just happened? Kind of thing. And then he goes, Tyler? Or is it Tyler Travis?
Tyler Travis, I don't know.
One of those. Tyler? And he's calling for him, not responding because apparently he's like this, and he's got a hole in his head now.
All right.
It's horrible. Okay. So, there you go. There's
Great.
your info.
So we have to look for
more spoilers.
The quarantine, sitting around, people trying to be safe, and we're watching.
I know.
The Tiger show.
I mean, it's the things that are trending right now that usually people wouldn't watch, and it's just like, well, what the fuck is that?
No, it's a big deal now. There's a lot of people I think are going to get famous because people are sitting home watching them. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? And then it gains steam.
Yeah.
Because I watched Tiger King last week for one episode. I go, okay, I get it. And I just let it go. And then today, Lily's like, do you mind if I watch Tiger King? And she's been binging it all day.
Oh, man. Her and I could talk about it probably for hours. I actually listened to the podcast about Joe Exotic.
Okay.
Through Wondery. They had a whole thing. So I listened to that season. Didn't think anything of it afterwards. I'm like, this is a bullshit show.
Right.
You know?
Did you have that shitty condescending tone when you said that?
Yeah, I did. It's a bullshit show. She totally did it. She killed her husband. And Joe Exotic is a fucking lunatic. And he deserves to go to jail because he hired a hitman.
Yeah. I guess that's what happened, right? You hired a hitman, right, to kill her?
Yeah. I mean, sort of. He sort of hired... I didn't actually know all the details of, like, what happened. I'm sure you're not there yet, so I'm not going to give that away. But, yeah, he
And I'm
hired
loosely
him.
paying attention to it. Because Lily's watching it. And she's so funny. At the end of every episode, she gets mad because they leave, there's a big cliffhanger at the end of every episode.
Well, of course. They want
she's
you
like,
to watch
damn it! I go, just press play. What are you doing? You have the remote. Where are you going to go? You got something to do?
Exactly. What? You got
to wait 4 minutes for the information? Is that really too much for you?
What's really funny is, so Robin and I and Jocelyn were all watching this, and we're just letting it play through, right? And the next episode comes up, blah, blah, blah. Then it comes, because we hadn't pushed any buttons for a while.
Right.
So it says,
Thursday, are you seriously still watching this?
Why are you judging me, Netflix?
That's funny. That's very funny. You judge me. What else are we supposed to do?
I know. Joe Exotic's the most exciting thing on television right now. I'm sorry. Don't judge me. Oh, man. So what else have you been watching?
God, I got into the show, The Prodigal Son.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I
still have to get on that. I'm excited about it.
I'm about 4 or 5 episodes into it, the first season.
First season? Okay.
Yeah, so, because I think they're through one. I knew I recognized the lead before. He's the guy from The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Played Jesus.
Oh, right.
Yeah. So I figured that out. But I've been watching that, and then Lily got into that with me. So we watched a little bit of that.
Tell me what it's about.
It's about it's basically about a guy who grew up the son of a serial killer that killed 23 people. And
now I really have to watch this.
He realized his dad was going to kill a cop, and he started, as a little boy, he caught on to what his dad was doing. Called the police. Police showed up, and he told the policeman, his dad offered him tea, and that's what he did. He would give people tea, drug them, and then kill them. So when he was making tea with the cop, he told the cop, please don't drink that tea. My dad's going to kill you.
Oh my
So this happens. So now cut to 20 years later.
Yeah.
The guy's an adult, but he's completely fucked up. And he's just
I'm
messes,
sure.
neurotic. He has dreams from before. His
PTSD
father is in
stuff.
jail. Yeah, his sister is a reporter. Apparently, of course.
Oh.
Yeah, so she's a reporter for. I think they're in New York. I can't remember. The lead detective is the cop that he had addressed earlier. Lou Diamond Phillips plays that character.
Oh, okay.
It's good. They do a pretty
Yeah.
decent job with all this stuff. And then there's a mom. And then like every other show, there's a lot of underlaying. He's discovering things as he's going on. He's going to therapy, and he started visiting his dad in jail. And now he's taking the information he has to his dad, almost like a Silence of the Lambs type scenario.
Yeah.
And he's getting information from his dad. But while this is happening, he's having more memories when he was a kid.
Oh.
And there's questions with his mom. So it's cool. There's a lot of layered stuff.
Yeah.
It's really kind of cool the way they do it. So, but I got into it. So I started watching it. You know, it's pretty
awesome.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. So I watched that. I think I watched that. Still trying to finish Supernatural, which is a big argument with my kids.
Yeah.
And besides that, I think that's all I'm watching in the fucking Food Network. I watch Food Channel
And
all
the
day
Food
long.
Network.
All day. I watch Chopped. I've been watching these competition shows. They have all these different ones now. They have there's the Tournament of Champions, which is all the best chefs involved in some sort of bracket thing that they're doing. And I just watched that. And it's good. It's a little too. I'm having a hard time now grasping the competition aspect of it and how fired up they are about it. Like the chefs, like when they're reviewing the food, the chefs are watching. They're nervous. Like, I hope they.
Oh, yeah.
I hope they like it. I go, stop doing that. You own 9 restaurants. I don't understand why you're so worked up over the
Right.
results when you
Yeah.
own 9 fucking restaurants.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem.
No, but they're all they're excited, they're not excited, they're mad, they're
Sure.
angry. But I guess they put their heart. I mean, I cook, and I used to
Yeah.
work in the cooking industry, so I understand how you're passionate about what you do. But
Well-
they really push this competition thing, which is just it's starting to get a little crazy.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think I can relate a little bit because that one time that I made the pot roast, I was like, I don't know if it turned out. And you were like, can I try some? And I'm
Oh.
like, really? You
Yeah,
wanna
it was
try
great.
some?
Yeah. See, I'm like that.
You guys
Anytime I
ate
make
half the
stuff,
pot roast.
I'll go try. Everybody try it, and if people they'll try it, but if they don't say something, I'm like, what the? What?
Yeah,
What?
is
What?
it? Yeah.
Good, bad, no, yes, what?
What is it? Yeah. So you want that validation. You want to
Yeah.
make sure that it's good.
Yeah, because you put a lot of effort into it.
Yeah, and heart. I mean, you got to.
Yeah, and I guess it makes sense on these competition shows because they only have 30 or 40 minutes to
Oh,
do this
absolutely.
stuff. They're making stuff in 30 minutes. I couldn't, if I had a whole day,
Yeah.
I would be like, there's no way I'm going to
It's hard to put love in your recipes or whatever you're putting together in 30 minutes.
I don't know. I got to think it's the opposite in a way. If
Really?
if you cook regularly, because you only cook by, like, I don't necessarily use recipes.
I don't either.
Right. I just basically wing it.
Yeah,
So I'll
yeah.
make something up and go try this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So those chefs
That's what I
are
did with that
creating-
chili.
There you go. That chili was really good.
Thank you.
But they do stuff, but they have much more food knowledge. Like they're aware of different vegetables and flavors and stuff, things that I don't know. Like I couldn't
Yeah.
know, I need to add a creaminess to this.
Right.
But you know what I mean? But you only learn that from experience and
Yep.
doing stuff.
Yeah.
And they've learned it from A, cooking school, and B, the numerous times they've made food. They make food every day. That's their passion. You can see it.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean?
And then what does this to this?
Yeah.
You know, kind of thing.
And they're aware of foods that you and I have never heard of. Like when
Oh,
Chop, they'll
absolutely.
pull shit out. I go, what is that?
What is that? Yeah. Looks great.
And then the chefs will explain it. Oh, well, that's from Russia. When during the old days, they took the egg and they hardened it, and then when you brine it and you pull it out, it's got a chunky
Oh,
flavor,
my
but it's
God.
very. And you're like, what do you know? Like I couldn't remember all of that stuff. That's
Yeah.
a lot of stuff to remember.
Yeah,
you know
absolutely.
What I mean? Yeah.
Wow, that would be. I think that's that's a really good network to watch. The Food Network.
I watch
for
it,
sure.
and I watch all the beat Bobby Flay. I watch that all
Oh,
the
yeah.
time. And Anna's like, you should go and beat Bobby Flay.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I'm like, that can't.
You
no.
don't think you're that-
No,
No.
because the guys on Beat Bobby Flay are chefs. They own restaurants.
Well, I mean,
They're coming in.
Why couldn't you?
I could never beat Bobby Flay. There's no.
Why not?
He would have to be blindfolded and like with one arm. You know, the only way he could beat Bobby Flay would be if he had like.
Hey,
if he was
Bobby,
totally-
I'm a comedian, but
even
I'm
then,
cooking for my family.
He could be taste with no nothing. He'd be like, "Oh, I know what this is. It needs a little salt, and then I'll cook it slow." Me, there's no way I could beat Bobby Flay. I could do like a chopped thing
Yeah.
to compete with other people that are around my level.
yeah, beginner level or whatever.
Not beginner. Let's not get ridiculous. It's not.
I mean, not chefs.
Yeah,
that's
not
what I
chefs.
mean.
I'm not a chef. You don't understand how much
Right.
work goes into being a chef.
Well,
and
yeah.
I could not hang with those guys. There's no way I could
Right.
hang with a chef.
Right. I know I couldn't either.
No. So I watch Bobby Flay all the time.
Yeah.
And like I could do a chopped thing, like I could probably do that, but with daughters are always like, but the guys in beat Bobby Flay, like I get they're amazing.
Yeah.
And Bobby Flay wins almost all the time. The guy's, it's mind blowing how he beats everybody.
What's really great though is your daughters think that you are as good as all that.
Yeah, right.
Which is amazing. That's why they want you to go on that show.
So that's why I'll never take them to like a Bobby Flay restaurant.
You're like, yeah, no.
Because they eat and they'll be like, oh my God, Dad, you could never beat this. There's no, I don't know what else. I'm so stupid. There's no way.
God, what was I thinking?
You couldn't be Bobby Flay on your best day.
You know, when I said that, forget about it.
Yeah. Nah, there's no way. Anna's about it. She's like, you could beat him. Like, there's no way.
Aww.
He would have to be so. I'm telling you, blindfolded, one hand
That's very
on a roller
sweet
skate,
of her.
like one roller skate. That's how he could beat Bobby Flay. That's the only way. And even then, I'm pretty sure it would be close. He'd be like, they go, the winner is Bobby Flay.
That's
He'd be
very
like, I
funny.
don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. All blindfolded.
So good. So you were telling me earlier that you got your unemployment stuff back.
I did get my own. I did. I filed 10 days ago.
Oh, nice.
I'm a little surprised I got the paperwork already. Generally, how unemployment works, and I was on it years and years ago.
Okay.
They send you, you file for unemployment online.
Mm-hmm.
You can go in too, but I wouldn't suggest that ever. No.
We're in a time where we can't go anywhere.
Can't go anywhere. There you go. So file online, and then they send you paperwork, and they do it for 2 weeks. Like I should have brought the paper with me. Actually, there's 2 columns. It gives you the week of like the 7th through the 14th, and then the week of the 14th through the 21st. And there's like 8 questions with each, and their questions like, are you still unemployed? Yes. Did you look for work? Yes. Did you apply for it? All these things. And you mark all these boxes and you mail it in. And they go, did you earn any money at all? And you write down yes or no. And if you earn money, you tell them how much you earned.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And then you send it in. And then they adjust whatever unemployment you're going to get according to whatever money you may or may have not gotten during that time period. If you didn't receive any money, you get whatever the max is now, which used to, I'm not sure what it is. I want to say it's $450 a week, maybe.
That's not bad.
I could be wrong on that. I don't know, but also whatever it is has an extra $600 a week.
Oh,
Because
really?
of the new
because of the stuff.
because of the
that's going
coronavirus
on.
thing. However, from what I've read about California, every state's different. Unemployment's a state thing.
Yeah.
And some states are more difficult than others. Like I have friends who in New Jersey in particular. New Jersey is really difficult. If you're because I'm self-employed, so anybody on the self-employed. Up until this recent coronavirus, you never got unemployment because if you were self-employed,
Well, yeah.
you just never got it. So they just changed that law so that self-employed people could be covered during this, which is helpful.
That's great.
It is, but in California, it was a lot. It was difficult, but I figured it out.
Okay.
To fill it out in file, but other states are much more difficult. Nevada hasn't updated their website yet. I got friends that are there.
Yeah.
New Jersey. Specifically sends you to a link that gives you a phone number. It says you have to call in because you worked on a ship or something. Mine's a cruise ship, maritime or whatever. But then you can't get through. You call and you can't get through.
Right.
So every state's different. So I was surprised California got my paperwork in 10 days.
Ooh, that's amazing.
And generally, the way it used to be is you fill out the paperwork now, you mail it in, and then they send you your first check. And after your first check, you can then go in and update your information online. Which is a much easier process.
That's great.
And then you have to wait for them to get it. Because my first initial thing is me mailing them this paperwork. I filed for all this shit early, like right when it started.
Right.
Because this is going to be a train wreck.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm hoping now I send this paperwork in and it processes relatively quickly. Because it might take 4 to 6 weeks for you to start getting checks.
Right.
However, the good news I said, again, this is just in California. I would imagine other states are all the same way. No matter how long they take to get back to you, once they file, they send you that paperwork that says the week of the 7th to the 14th. The 7th is your official starting date for unemployment.
Okay.
So if it takes them 6 to 8 weeks to get you a check,
Yeah.
they still are going to retro you all the way to that date of the 7th of April or whatever it was. So let's say it takes them 2 months to get you finally a check. Then you just keep sending, you have to wait for their paperwork again. And now you can go online, again, California.
Nice.
Now you go online, they send you another check. And you go online again, they send you another check. And that'll happen until they're caught up. And then you get a check every 2 weeks.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so the good thing is that they retro the pay to when you initially filed. The bad news is it may take them 6 to 8 weeks to get you any money because of what's going on right now. It's very weird and difficult.
Right, but when it comes to you, it's a relief.
When it comes to you, once they send you that date, that's your official start date. So now
awesome.
you'll get unemployment starting on that date no matter what. So,
That's so
you'll get a
good.
check every week. So when you start getting checks, it's very helpful. And if they still have the aspects where I can do it online. This was years ago I did it, but I would assume they're going to have that now.
Yeah.
It's going to make life easier for everybody.
Oh, absolutely.
But then if you do that online, then it's even quicker. Then the checks are coming. You're getting a check every week, maybe 2 a week till you're caught up. You know what I mean? And then you can finally catch up.
Right, exactly.
So the hardest part for everybody is going to be the next 2-3 months for everybody.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So if you can just get through the 2 or 3 months, then everything, the dust will settle and people will start getting their stimulus and all this stuff, and and then we'll see where we're at after that point.
Yeah, I can't even imagine what's going on now for filing for unemployment. I mean, when I was pregnant with Jocelyn, I signed up for, being on food stamps because I was the only one working in my household. And the guy that got me pregnant was living in the house and did not want to work.
That doesn't seem reasonable at all.
No. So when I went there, I said, well, is there something that I can get him out of the house?
Yeah. Is there a program I can fill?
Right? Is there?
Give
where's the paperwork to get him out?
How about a couple of guys
So
to
that
come on my house and drag him out the door?
Right, and then also I need a babysitter. So
Yeah.
yeah, none of that happened. But I was able to file. They wanted me. I'm pregnant, right at the time.
You're pregnant?
Not right now.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes I wish. So. Shocking news.
Wow. Oh, okay.
So
You want me to leave? Give
No,
you
no.
guys a moment? A little quiet time?
I don't think that'll help. We have a child here.
Now's not a good time. Now's not a good time to get pregnant.
No, it's not.
Although, do you have any idea how many kids are going to be born 9 months from now?
Oh
10
my
months from now?
God.
Give me another
The
boom.
new baby
It's a new
boomers.
baby boom, yeah. What is 10 months from now? End of the year? January? Where are we at?
We're
We're April now, so we're 4
yeah.
in.
So
10
it's gonna
months
be
is going to be March
March
of next
of
year,
next
February
year.
of next year.
February next
February
year.
next year.
Yep.
Yeah, that'll be the new boom.
Wow.
Wow.
And then in about 13 years, we're gonna have quarantines.
Cool. You need to copyright that now.
No, I saw it on a meme.
Oh, did you? Yeah. Well, you know what? I don't care. Copyright it, man. Because you're right.
It's mine
13
now.
years from now, they're going to be the quarantine generation. They're going to be.
They
That's
are.
a brilliant idea. You need to copyright that. That's really smart.
And it's done, and we did
There
it.
you go. See? Now you'll be in your 40s and 50s, and you'll have money coming in going, oh, no, years ago.
Dude, I'm glad that you laughed at that because Robin totally didn't get it the
Really?
first 3 times
Oh my God,
I
it's
told
hilarious. That makes total sense. I'm a quarantine. Oh my God. That's hilarious.
It was so good. It was a very funny thing. I actually saw that from an email that not the president of our company, but the guy that's in Compass, who is a real estate agent. Again, I'm an escrow assistant, and we work with a real estate agency. We're kind of married together. I don't know. Companies.
It's a cult.
It's a cult. It is a cult. So this guy will send us emails every day, beginning of the day and end of the day, of what's going on in our world right now. He's never emailed us that much, and then now all of a sudden it's the beginning of the day and the end of the day.
Well, I'm sure
but
he's
the
got
beginning of the day
nothing,
is 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm not there. Why are you emailing me?
Where is he? Is he here?
Yes, he's in LA.
Okay.
But it's just a funny thing because he's closing bell, and he's talking about what's gone on in the day and who he talked to that day, and it's fun. But then the next morning, one of these days, he texted this thing or emailed this thing of how he was playing a board game with his family, and then they all started to look at memes together, and these were some of the memes that they saw, and the last one was that.
The quarantine one?
Yeah.
It's funny.
The baby boomers and
I like
then
it.
the quarantines.
I like it. That's good. Makes sense.
That
It's
was
funny.
So now I'm using it. It's mine.
Steal it.
It's mine now. You can't have it back.
There's no original content anymore.
No. Everything is used all over the place. So what else is Lily and Anna been
Not much,
up
man.
to?
Girls are fine. It's funny, man. I get up. Here's how the day starts at my house. I think I mentioned this in my life thing. I think.
Oh, well,
I
tell
get-
us here.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. I get up every morning around 11 or 12, and I go into the room, and the girls are laying in bed, and I go, "You lazy, get out of bed. You lazy, you can't just lay around all day.
Lazy
Get up.
teenagers.
You stupid, dumb." And then they remind
They
me
might be quarantines.
Yeah, they are quarantines. I live with 2 quarantines. It's a little much.
That's the best.
And right now, that's another story I'll tell in a minute. Anyway, I go in there and yell at them. You guys got to get up. You got to start doing some stuff. You got to get up, move around. Yeah. And then they both remind us, Dad, we're in school online, which means we get up at 7 a.m. and we do assignments for 3 or 4 hours. And then we take a nap and you come in and you yell at us. And I go, oh, so I'm the lazy asshole. And they're like, yes, that's exactly what it is, Dad.
What?
Because we've been doing schoolwork. I took 3 tests this morning. What have you done? I go, I just woke up. And they're like, because that's what Anna does. She's like,
that's very funny.
yeah. So then I always forget. I'm like, oh, you're right. That's right. They get up and they do stuff.
That's funny.
And it's tough for Lily because her school hours, she's going to check in every morning at 8 a.m.
Which is?
It's 6 a.m. our time. Because she goes to school in Illinois. Yeah, she's staying with me.
Oh my
but her
God.
school hours are still based on the Illinois website.
Time,
yeah, right. So she gets up. By 8 o'clock, she's already done 2 assignments.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's their thing. And I'm living with 2 girls. I'm living with 2 girls. Let's think about that for a second. 2 girls.
Yeah.
So
not women. If you were living with 2 women, you would be a polygamist.
They're technically women. Well, now you made it creepy weird again.
That would be really strange. No.
Okay, that's enough.
No.
They're like little women, though. And they, every 3 weeks, stuff happens in my house. And they're both 2 totally different people when stuff happens. And like Lily's very emotional and she cries and she needs a hug. Oh. And Anna wants to kill everyone. So it's literally like I'm living with my ex-wife. Because this was my ex-wife every
I think both of them are me.
Yeah, are they really?
Yes.
Well, that was my ex was that way. She would cry and then she would want to stab me. And I'd be like, I would just sit there and go, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I feel bad. I have no idea what you're going through. I can't imagine.
Pet him. It's okay.
Yeah. I go, no, even then I'm like, you're right, never mind. No.
So good.
I won't. Because when she was pregnant, she was totally different, 2 different people, and she was pregnant with both kids.
Oh, really?
I am a big believer in, I think this is true, I read this somewhere. Because you're giving birth to a person, your personality changes with each person you're giving birth to.
Yes.
So that person coming out, because the person, I think it's a weird aura thing or character thing that happens. Because with Anna, for the first month when my ex was pregnant, she couldn't eat, she couldn't hold any food down.
Yeah.
But then after about a month or so, and after a while, she was fine. She could eat anything. She was great. She was good. Great. She was really good.
Yeah.
But with Lily, man, I couldn't go near her. I couldn't eat. I couldn't eat and come home.
Oh my!
I would have to brush. I'm not kidding you. I kept toothpaste and brush and brush in my car. Yeah, and I would brush my teeth. I had to make coffee in the courtyard at a plug where I'd plug it in.
Oh, because she couldn't smell
the coffee.
Oh my
and if
God.
I made she would go to work early on in her pregnancy. She was working, so she would go to work. And at the time, I had a writing job.
Wow.
Excuse me. And I had 2 writing partners that would come to my house. We'd spend all day writing.
Yeah.
They would leave. I used to make dinner, and then she'd come home.
Wow.
Well, I couldn't make dinner anymore because she would smell it. So I'd cook in the morning, and then just put it away and go, you can warm up whatever you want. But even if I cooked in the morning, she'd come in and she'd go, did you cook onions today?
Oh, no.
I go, yeah, 12 hours ago, you freak. And she's like, yeah. Rah, rah. So with Lily, and she couldn't eat anything.
Oh, my.
She was miserable, wanted to kill people 24 hours a day.
But for how
Lily.
long?
The whole pregnancy.
Seriously?
Yeah, the whole
Did
pregnancy.
she not eat anything when she was pregnant?
No, she muscled on food here and there.
Wow.
But she was an emotional, up and down roller coaster, happy, crying, angry. With Lily, Anna, there wasn't really none of that. But with Lily, it was all.
Well, I can attest to the fact that Lily is exactly like that.
Yeah, that's the thing. Lily is that person. Lily's very empathetic, very emotional. She's been upset for the last couple of days.
Oh no!
And she's just crying every day. And today I saw her. She's like, I'm better today, Dad. I go, good. How come? She goes, I think I just can't cry anymore. I'm like, okay. I don't know what to say. But Anna already is like, she's just angry. She is angry. And here's another thing about Anna is like, this is why Anna and I, it's so good with her living with me before all this crap.
Yeah.
Because I travel.
Yeah.
So Anna's a lot like me, where it's nice to be home and be together for a few days.
Right.
But then you leave and you're away.
And you have
your alone
need the
time.
distance.
And Anna's really big on her alone time.
Oh yeah.
And she's not getting it now because we're both in the house. So this last few days it's been a little rough. So she spends a lot of time in the bedroom just trying to be alone. You know what I mean? And then Lily needs to get out, so she goes for walks and
okay.
It's a weird balance.
Well, I mean, you do what you got to do for you.
We're doing the best we can. It's a small apartment.
It's hard.
And I'm like, I mean, I don't want to be a dad because I'm also telling them we're trying to find some sort of balance with what's going on. Like exercise, reading, something, just besides laying around and watching TV.
For the girls being girls and going through what they go through every month, they have to be exercising. They have to do something to just kind of move around. And
Anna does do yoga every single night.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. And Lily does Lily went for a run in the hills yesterday.
That's really good.
Yeah. So tomorrow we're going for a walk. We're going to do a walk like around 3 or 4. Just get a good walk in.
That isn't to say that exercising is going to take away the symptoms of what's going on with them.
No, but it's always got to help.
But
and plus,
helps.
It's good for everyone, too. It helps your endorphins.
Oh, yeah.
It helps me. I had a great workout yesterday.
Yeah.
But I haven't worked out. I mean, I used to go to the gym every day.
Right.
And now there's no gym.
It's hard.
So to find the proper balance of what I'm doing, I felt better after yesterday's workout.
See, I got to tell you, I haven't been working out because I can't find the time to at the moment.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Well, I understand for you because you're still going to work.
Yeah.
But I talked about this earlier today too. I can't believe how I'm running out of time.
Yeah.
And I'm not even leaving my house.
But it happens.
No,
you get busy doing whatever.
I'm on my website, the Facebook Live. I got that going. I got my videos. I'm editing videos. I'm doing content. I'm doing then I'm doing the bullshit for unemployment and the SBA and all these loans and whatever I can. And then I'm on top of Carnival and the cruise lines I was working for before. I've been talking to them. My agent.
You're like, where's my money?
Yeah, right. And then I come over and do this, and then we're done. And then it's like 9:00 at night. I'm like, Jesus, the whole day just ripped by. Yeah.
Man, it goes too fast.
Yesterday I forced in the workout because I'm like,
it's hard.
I'm like, if I don't work out, man, I'm going to be miserable.
Yeah, absolutely. I have to find that time. Whether it's like I get up an hour earlier than I normally do, and go to bed an hour earlier than I normally do, which is super hard because.
Because the only downtime you have is late at night.
Yeah, and now that we have Jocelyn here, it's been really hard to get her to go to sleep at a stable time.
Well, especially now.
Yeah.
Everything's nuts because she's not leaving.
Crazy.
Right. Everything is insane. Yeah.
Well, and being on spring break now, too, with her school. She's on spring break at the moment. But even when it was, we started having this COVID-19 thing, and she was doing the homeschool deal, but checking in, she wouldn't... This is probably my fault. She wouldn't check in at 8:00 in the morning on Google Classroom.
Oh yeah, that's what my kids got to do. But it'd be like morning.
10 or 11 or whenever the hell she felt like.
Good. Yeah, right.
But she's still getting the classwork done, which is great.
Yeah.
And she's still there for her Zoom call with her class.
Good.
So I mean, she's making it. It's just later than expected.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Well, it's the one thing I'll give you. My kids did that on their own. They're up every morning. They check in.
Right.
And then they look and they go, all right, what do I have today?
Right.
And then Lily likes to bust it out of the way. Mm-hmm. I'll give her that. She busts it out early and gets it done.
Dude, that is the way to go.
Right. Which is the opposite of the way she handled schoolwork before.
Right.
Where she always would wait.
Yeah.
She's like, it's not due till Thursday.
Right.
I go, but so what?
No, get it done.
I'll do it now and then go over it Wednesday night.
Yeah.
And
then you've already got it done.
Sure. Because you never know what's going to be dropped in your lap the next 2 days.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
Right.
So, I mean, I actually... Stupid. So the first day that she went on her spring break, she thought because they didn't have a Zoom call on Friday, she was like, "Oh, we're already on spring break." Right?
Right.
And I had stayed home because I was sick. So she's laying in bed with me all day long, and I forget to ask her, "Do you have any, assignments that are due or whatever?" Then Saturday morning rolls around, and I go, "Hey, did you get that thing done for your class that was supposed to be due on Friday?" And she was like, no. And I go, "What the fuck?" So I went off at her a little bit, and we wound up doing the assignment for quite a few hours, actually. I had to teach her how to write an essay. Mind you, she is 10 going on 11 in a couple of days. So she doesn't know how to write an essay.
Right.
I mean, it's only a paragraph long, but the who, what, when, where, why, how questions, she didn't know how to do that. So I sat down with her and I wrote it out with her and was, so who did what and when did they do it and da-da-da. And then we formatted it and then she sent it in. And it was Saturday, so, but the great thing about, Google Docs is like when she turns it in, she gets 100 points automatically.
Yeah.
And they don't have a due date set on there. So I'm like, well, that's your fault, teacher.
Well, they're still trying to figure the system out on the fly.
know.
You know what I mean? Like, no one's going to go back and finish the school year. That's
Right.
probably not going to happen.
Nope.
Right? So we got the email now that whatever grade Lily has, she'll keep, but it won't go down. It can only go up based on the work
good.
she does for the next.
Good.
Yeah, it is good because her grades are shit. Yeah, so she does her work all the
Well,
time.
I hope that's the same for Jocelyn. I'm just saying.
That's the way it was at U46, which is the district Lily goes to.
U46. Oh,
in
okay.
Illinois, yeah.
Wow,
And
crazy.
Anna's is all college, so.
Yeah.
And she has the acting class too.
Nice. Oh, well, is she doing that online somehow?
Yeah, they're doing a Zoom action
nice.
of it. Yeah, although last night they couldn't do it, or Tuesday night, that was last night. They can't do it. I guess John's sick, who's their teacher, is a friend of mine. So I was a little bummed to hear that. I don't know, hope he's okay, but John Annis he's an actor. He does a lot of stuff. He's a comic. I've known him for years, and he's a writer.
And an acting teacher, apparently.
An acting teacher, a great acting teacher. He runs
That's
a theater
great.
called The Yard in Hollywood.
Oh, nice.
It's a great theater. I wish I could go. I had more time. I may go now. When I was on cruise ships, I didn't have time to go.
Yeah.
But Anna takes the class
Nice.
because he's worked with teens before and young people.
Okay.
And he has a daughter that works at the theater as well. And I've talked to him about it before, and Anna wanted to do it, and she got into it. She loves John. John likes her, and it's a good mix.
very
so,
cool.
Yeah, so I'm happy for him. But they did a new class this week on Tuesday. And
Well, I
they
hope
just
he's
did
feeling better.
because John was a cast member on Mr. Show.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Nice.
so he just did a fundraiser about a month ago, and had
Okay.
some of the like Bob Odenkirk came out and
Right.
stuff, and they did a fundraiser for the theater.
Oh,
Brian
cool.
Posehn, all those guys are good friends of his.
That's
so,
great.
but yeah, John's been around a long time. So, but that theater, I'm glad it's still there. It's always good to see a theater still
The
running.
Yard.
The Yard's
Okay.
called The Yard. Yeah, check it out. They do shows there. Well, they were doing shows there. Now they're
Nice.
just hanging on to whatever's going on. You know what I mean?
Awesome. Yeah. No
Yeah.
kidding. Oh, man. Man, my stomach hurts. I had too much chili today for lunch.
Oh, do you still have chili?
Oh, yeah. I have a whole tub and a half.
Oh, do you really? Nice.
And then I have another thing of ingredients to make another one.
Yeah,
So
I got the stuff to make chili at the house.
I got an ancho chili powder.
Oh, nice.
And then I have my regular chili powder, so I can make it a little more mild for the
Yeah, I used to make two
other
batches.
folks that don't like it so spicy.
Yeah, the weaker.
Yeah. That's how I feel about it.
It's too spicy.
Put some freaking sour cream.
Yeah,
and
mix
cheese
it a little
in
sour cream, man. There you go. What's wrong with you? Ooh.
Well, I'll just add some cayenne pepper and
that'll
paprika in mine.
mellow it out for you. Yeah, I got stuff to make regular chili, which I'm going to do, and then I make a green chili, like a chili verde.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to learn how to make that.
It's simple. It's easy. And I make it in the crock pot because I use pork
Yes.
shoulder. Yeah, it comes out really good. I use a can of beer,
Oh, okay.
pork, and then a lot of it's a green enchilada sauce and chilies and chopped up chilies
Enchilada sauce. Okay.
Yeah, it's good. So
Enchilada sauce. That reminds me of a recipe I used to make all the time for like chicken cheese enchiladas. Mm-hmm. One of my really good friends actually taught me how to make them.
Nice.
And it stuck with me through 13, 14 years now that I've known her.
nice.
All
I could do
along.
that. I got a
It
ton
was
of
really
tortillas
good.
at the house.
Yeah,
Tons. I can actually make those. Yeah, that's good.
with some black olives and some green onions.
There you go.
Yeah. Yumminess. All right. So on that note, because we're getting hungry now,
Yeah.
we'll see you later.
Yeah. Thanks for chiming in.
us.
If you didn't chime in, screw you.